Aratak? The shaman's path is supposed to be really hard to get through, but of course Aratak would have no problem accomplishing this. The last time when I came here... Oh, I thought I might have neglected this space here. But there was nothing here anyway. Okay. Project Firebreak. Back when this place was first built, they built it to harness the geothermal energy and to stop the volcano from erupting. But then, at the end, Kenny realized that everybody was gonna die. But all he could think about was the girl he liked. That's humans for you.
All of my interactions with Ourea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
Don't show emotion in front of other people.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Yeah, this AI was pretty close to sentience, huh? Just talking to me like a human. Aratak? Maybe we should talk to Aratak first. But I think he might want his space too. Maybe it's not right for us to intrude on that for now. He went pretty far. They weren't even toward the end of Ourea's life. They weren't even in contact with each other. So to reunite and then like lose her so quickly.
My chieftain.
Just Aloy.
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Ourea might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Ourea would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Ourea found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, Fireclaws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
No, I'll take that as a honor.
Time to talk to Cyan. Should be interesting.
But Aratak just left. Alright. Cyan, what do you gotta tell me? You wouldn't know about Elizabeth Sobek, so I don't think you're... I honestly don't think the information you have will be of that much interest to Aloy. But Aloy does seem to be a bit wiser here, so maybe not. Maybe she's still interested in trying to save the world and all that. Hello, Cyan.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Ourea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Ourea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Well, if we're colleagues, tell me some stuff about yourself.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Ourea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Ourea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
They were really more than just a Banuk person plus an AI.
This firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
So she doesn't know about the end of the world then? The whole Pharaoh stuff.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Ourea said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Ourea as well.
Oh. I guess Cyan is not really a match for Hephaestus because Cyan was version 1. Hephaestus was like version 3 at least. The whole Gaia thing.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan.
So anxious that it turned yellow. This might be based off my progress with the main quest.
I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I. I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers and look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer.
It's not original.
In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
We know that the poetry is not original. I think I remember looking them up, and a lot of them were Japanese or something. Translations from the original Japanese. Oh no, it was haikus. Haikus or like tankas, other Japanese poems. But anyway, they weren't original.
You meant a lot to Ourea.
Once I understood Ourea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Ourea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined.
Wow, this machine is very compassionate, this AI.
How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Ourea, perhaps he and I will help each other.
Yeah.
I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
It can't be a bad thing, I guess. Ooh, we have plenty of questions here. This is sort of fleshing out the main game as well. Oh my god.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities.
Why was it a secret?
From my readings and Ourea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan.
Why did Project Firebreak need to be a secret anyway? Why couldn't they just tell the public, hey guys, there's a freaking volcano about to erupt, so we need to close the park and do some stuff on it? Is that not possible?
Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors.
Blah blah blah.
After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
Well, hey, so the Concrete Beach Party had at least 2 people in its audience. Or 1 AI and a person.
There's a ruin east of here full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dr. Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones.
So
Clearly,
paranoid.
he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Even an AI can tell that guy was an ass.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you.
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization.
But there are none now.
In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one.
Yeah, I remember reading a whole bunch of documents about how Pharaoh started as a nice company that was... No, I can't remember the specifics at all. But I do remember that Elizabeth Sobek was an environmental person, and her degree was related to that too. So that's why she initially joined Pharaoh, because they were doing that sort of thing too. But then they moved on to military stuff. And Elizabeth Sobek was like, oh my god, this is not what I signed up for, and left.
And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
That is disappointing for Aloy, because that's all she's been trying to do, look for information about her.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change.
Global
that greatly
warming.
reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth.
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
Clawback?
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Well, that's it then.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Ourea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
How sensitive of you. Yeah, use your judgment. This is telling them the truth. This is lying to them. Go the middle road.
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Ourea. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can.
I would come back if I wasn't done playing the main game already. That's why we learned about the... Oh, what was that? Oh, that was the thing that she said she would put in the data point. Yeah, that's why we learned about the metal flowers earlier. I thought it was kind of weird. They were making all sorts of references to things we've already seen. Was it this one?
Cyan, I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and... we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, Cyan. I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent, so intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities, and it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep, wake up, and protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. Chow, and I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces.
May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes. Anything.
Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process?
Of course I will, Cyan. As long as you need.
Oh. Kenny's right. It's really like talking to a little kid. But it's so sad because Cyan is here feeling lonely, but Kenny is worrying about the entire humanity dying, and himself dying, his family dying, everyone he loves dying. We all die eventually. But this sort of dying is unnatural. And the whole world is dying. You don't even know if humanity is going to continue on. But he has to hold it together to give this speech to Cyan. And they kept her in the dark too. Oh. She must have been really lonely across the years to do Gaussian integer problems. Oh. Well, thank you, Cyan. I don't think we have anything else, but let me just make sure. Hey, we can... Yeah, I don't want to see Scorchers ever again. Cyan.
Hello, Aloy. Shall we pick up from our previous session?
Sure, Cyan.
I like how it changes colors, depending on what it's feeling, I guess.
Until next time, Cyan.
Indeed. Until next time, Aloy.
Aratak's gonna bring the whole troop here. He's gonna decorate this into a great shrine or something to honor the great deity. Good luck with all of that, Cyan. And I hope no one tries to bother you again. Ugh. Glad that Hephaestus is gone. For now. Were Hephaestus and Hades separate? I forgot their relationship from the main thing, but...
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You can stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Hey, just in case if you forgot, that Silence is kind of an asshole. Okay. Does that mean that our time... Ooh, look at that symbol. Our time in the cut has come to an end then? Oh! Oh, there's something there. What's that? Out of the forge. Oh my god, we gotta kill Fireclaws? You kidding me? Now took. That's what Aratak told me earlier. Alright, well, might as well. Last little thing before we get out of here. Of course I wouldn't have the campfire for that. Which one's the closest one? That's nothing, right? Oh, no, that's the second one. Okay, well... Yeah, we can go right here.
There.
It's right here! Hold on, hold up. You gotta give me a few seconds to prepare first. What's a trampler? That's not even a fireclaw. I don't want you. Go away. Yeah, I think it's a little bit weird to give us this kind of quest after the main quest line has ended, obviously.
Fireclaws from Thunderstrom.
But I guess it couldn't be helped the way... Oh my gosh. The way it happened. Can you help me? Yes, you can. Since we technically discovered the Fireclaws at the cauldron, it's not like we can find them beforehand. Oh, wow. There's multiple tramplers there, but I wonder if I can get the other tramplers to help me out as well. Maybe not, maybe not. Okay, I'll just focus on trying to kill it then. Maybe freeze it a little bit first? Which one is the Fireclaw? This one. my trampler might have died already. I can't even... I don't know. Oh no, there's Scorchers here too, apparently? That's wonderful. Alright. Oh! That's that. Didn't really hurt it at all, did I? Especially with the other guy here. Oh, I really wish initially overriding that first trampler didn't alert everybody. Which I sort of feel like it shouldn't have anyway, because I wasn't trying to get everyone to get on me. Get away from me, other trampler. Oh my lord! And we're gonna have to repeat this 5 times. Yeah. Oh! Yes, that's good. That's good. We'll get some of... Oh, we don't have any more blaze. Did someone just talk? Oh, don't do that, please. Now I don't got anything else. If I hit the components, it damages for way more. Oh my lord. Oh! Hold on, alright? You like chill water? Oh gosh. Oh! Everyone else is angry around me too. The more I wander away from this area. Please! Freeze! There we go. If I get over the tummy! Oh! Great, but it hurt me a little bit. I gotta get away. It took away the freeze with the burning. Gosh dang it. Oh! Oh no! I know you can freeze. I know you can do it. We're a little bit close to it. Too close for comfort. Oh! At least we're in a nice big field though, because otherwise it would have been way worse. Oh! Maybe I should try using the ice rail here, huh? Should I try that out? Oh my god, okay. Ooh, the one in the cauldron was something, but this one's something else too. They don't get easier, do they? Ice rail. Especially because I can't use my blast sling right now. I don't have the equipment to do it. Oh! Hold on, alright? Hold on! You can't just keep slashing in front of me! How is that fair? No! That doesn't really help. Oh my god. Oh! Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should just focus on trying to hurt it. Kinda hard here. Need a lot more arrows of everything. The arm, the arm! Holy! Oh, that dead machine was blocking my way. Oh! Oh! I like how every machine in the area has just mysteriously disappeared. I don't know where they are, but maybe they all died from the Fireclaw rampaging around like this. Come on, you can do this. There we go. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! The shoulders, the shoulders. Yeah. That's the big damage dealer here.
One down.
Oh. Look at all the trees in the area, all burned and messed up. Machine's dead. Everything is dead around here. Oh, and we need to kill 5 more of these? Okay, I don't mind doing it.
Stocking up.
I'm gonna go kill 5 of them. If anything interesting happens, you'll see it. If nothing else interesting happens, we are gonna cut straight to the ending rewards part. Oh, I'm tired. Can I get that? No.
Got
okay.
too much already.
Whatever. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can kill those other ones then. I can't even talk properly anymore because I'm so tired. Whew.
That's another one.
Ooh, number 2!
It's Aratak.
Aratak?
2 Fireclaws. This is gonna be tough.
What? Are you kidding me? This is a bit of a curveball. To say the least.
I can help with those.
We have to stop meeting like this.
We will. When these are driven from our land.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, well, I suppose we better do this one right. Is there anything I can get to help me around here? I know there's a fire bellow back around here because I just found a control tower and I just destroyed it. It is kind of close, but not that close. And there's 2. I don't know how I can... Oh, there's 3. Is it possible for me to just get 1?
Save these for the trail.
Yeah, just come over here. But I'm scared you'll start attacking the other ones. I want you to come over here with me and fight with me. Oh, I can't override it. Because it's demonic. Oh. Alright then, forget about it. Forget it. Oh! It's okay, it's forgotten about me. Aratak?
Just stay out of their way for now.
2. Can we make it so that only one of them sees us at a time? Aratak's right there. It might be a good idea for us to lay down like 20,000 traps. I'm really scared, man. This stuff is... They're not kidding around.
set this here.
Their power cells are weak against shock. The power cells are the things on its back though, so I don't know if I can get it like this. Hello? We can start with that, maybe. It's strong against fire, so that's useless. I don't have any sort of a freezing trap either. Okay. This could be good. Oh, walk over there. You're so close. Just walk over here. No? All right then. Shock. I might be able to get the cells from here. Hit the thing, hit the thing. Walk over there. Oh, why are you so stubborn? Fine. Well, that... No, I think we should stick to freezing, probably. Oh, it doesn't know I'm here yet. It suspects. But it doesn't know. You know, I'd be totally okay with drawing it out of its comfort zone to begin with. Oh my lord. Go down there. Go down there. Let's go! One of them knows. Okay, two of them now. It wasn't meant to be like this. Oh! Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Oh, not the shock arrow. Oh, yes! Shoot it where it hurts. Whoa! What is a sumo wrestling move? What is that? I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here. Oh my lord. Let's keep shooting it. Doesn't matter. Oh! I think the other one behind me. Yes, it's getting me. Oh my god. I can't craft. Okay, I'm out of blast materials again. Even though I just bought some. Oh my lord. Aratak. Do you think you could give me a hand with the freezing? Oh, of course there would be a rock right in the way. God damn it. Jeez. Oh my lord. How are you doing with the other one, Aratak? Okay, I see you've done no damage on it. Good to know. Oh! No. No more of those ones. Oh my god! Ah! I'm stuck here! Few more! It's gotta stop doing that wrestling move. One more. Gotta aim it where it hurts. Oh my lord. Who's getting me from behind? Oh! Oh! Am I just not getting the components right, maybe? Is that the problem here? 'Cause I don't feel good at all. It's almost dead, come on. It's wrecking every single tree in this area, pretty much. We can get the power cell, maybe. Of course it would turn away right when I... Oh, God. There's a little symbol next to my damage. I wonder if I'm not doing good enough on it. That's enough. Ha ha ha. Aratak. 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 Okay, you can't claw 50 times in a row. Okay, that's just not. I can't fight against that. Nor that. Oh my lord. Got that going on. Power cell in full view. Yes! Got a few good hits on it. No, no. It's hard to hit. Oh! Hitting the gigantic tummy thing really does like no damage. Oh, should have gotten that one. That was dumb. Aratak, please get something. No, no. I think I got something there. Oh, see, some of my shots do like nothing to it. I must be missing pretty badly right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. You came from a different way than I expected. Oh. The cells! spells again! Nope. No. I don't know why, but it's suddenly not really into me. It should be now. Oh, look at everyone else on the map is angry too. Its front is too protected, man.
Another Fireclaw down. Getting closer.
Oh, hey Artsock. I thought you were gonna help me out more than that. That was, oh, life-threatening. It's one way to describe it.
Thanks. 2 of us, 2 of them. More of a fair fight.
Their numbers are much depleted, thanks to you. We shall end this threat and keep Cyan safe. She speaks of strange things, but slowly. She is a good teacher, and we are his pupils.
Take care of each other, Artok.
Farewell.
What's happening in the back? Oh, oh, the fire bellowbacks. Lots of scary things happening over there that we don't need to care about. Oh. Oh, there's some bandits fighting them? Deceased human, never mind. I don't think they're fighting anymore. Oh, Artok. That's it for now? Will I see you at the next spot? We'll find out. Probably not, but there's one left. One more... Oh, what is that? Did I just randomly set that? Out of a forge. Oh, it wants me to get this one. But there was also one over here. Oh no, that's a tutorial. Okay. Last one, last one. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my lord. I don't want to talk about this. This is, by far one of the hardest things I've had to do in all of gaming lately. Oh. I'm glad I did it, but man, that was... I feel like this is not really a normal quest. It's more a quest for people who want to go hardcore, and... I felt like I was playing on ultra hard. Even though I'm playing on, what, normal right now? I've done a lot of hunting. Naltuk, where are you? Hey, you're back here now. You're not at the control tower place anymore.
I heard. Aratak told me about Ourea.
I'm sorry, Naltuk.
No apologies. Aratak said that in the end she was filled with the blue light. She got what she always wanted, didn't she?
Yes.
Each time I doubt my way forward, I think I should seek her guidance. And then I remember. The only guidance I'll receive is my own. Which will have to be good enough. There's much to do.
The Fireclaws. Aratak asked me to help hunt them down.
It's a dire task, but it occupies my attention, so I suppose I'm grateful for it. My scouts have tracked them across the cut.
We've already gone all of them, so...
I'd like to think you're right, Naltuk. About Ourea getting what she wanted.
I'm sure she did. All her victories. Surviving the Karja, communing with the spirit, defeating the daemon. Every goal she ever set for herself, she accomplished. And in the end, she was rewarded with the blue light itself. The songs say that our bodies are poor vessels for the light. Our hearts are too dark. But at least for a moment, before she passed, I hope she felt what it was like to be part of it.
Definitely. Wow, when you put it like that, Ourea accomplishing every single goal she ever had. That's actually really quite something. And she defeated the daemon, the ultimate evil that's been plaguing the Banuks.
You don't sound like you trust yourself to take Ourea's place.
Ourea inspired. Whatever we encountered, the new machines, the slaughter at Thunder's drum, we knew we would endure. Because she had endured worse. I don't know that I have her confidence. Trust is earned, Aloy. Even in oneself.
You earned Ourea's trust, didn't you? She believed you were up to this. And so do I.
Do you?
I wouldn't have said it if I hadn't meant it.
And I suppose I'd better live up to your expectations.
It's okay. We're all like that. It's like turning 18 or 19 or 21, whatever your age of majority is, and then feeling like, oh, I'm an adult now, but you don't actually feel like one. It's just something that you're expected to be known as.
I've already found the Fireclaws in Altuk. It's over.
That's it then. That's the last of the daemon's work washed away. The last notes of Ourea's song sung. The Cut is a safer place to live because of what you've accomplished. And now it's time to start anew.
I'm glad I could be a part of it.
As are we all, Aloy. Thank you.
You are very, very welcome. Oh, can't believe it, man. Let's open our boxes. I bet I have quite a few, again. Yeah. When Horizon 2 comes out, I hope they find a way to fix this system, because I don't like this whole, like, opening box and... The inventory... What the hell? Goose skin? Yeah, there were geese around here, I guess. Yeah, I don't like this whole opening boxes, and in general, it needs some work. It's pretty tedious to look through it, so that's one thing that I would like to see an improvement on. That I guess might have been a little bit too big for the DLC itself to overhaul. But I do appreciate that while I was playing it.
Trust in the blue line.
And it took me like 2 months to finish playing the game, and by the time I finished, they actually rolled out some patches that made it more bearable, such as mass selling items in the merchant shops. Oh? There's something here. I was gonna end off here, but there may be one last thing before we go. Alright. It's kind of weird that after the main quest of defeating the daemon, there's still some stuff left.